So you've talked to many people since your, we'll call it your awakening, and you're excellent at doing this. Um, as I've talked to people, many practitioners report touching or glimpsing some sort of deeper spiritual reality. Then they say, I, I was there and then it's gone. What advice would you give them in regards to their own sense of touching emptiness or nothing or God, and then being sucked back into samsara?
Mm. There's many possibilities of things that you might say to somebody who presents, let's say, a perceived problem such as this. So I'll throw out maybe a couple of different answers with the understanding that the answer here would really depend on the person and trying to understand more where they were coming from and where they were at on that path and how much this seemed like a problem to them or not. One answer might be that's fine. Forget about that. Just move on. You experienced something. Maybe it was something wonderful, some insight, some whatever. It happened. It's gone. Walk on, as they say. Just go, continue onward. Keep practicing or doing whatever it is that you're doing. One, don't become attached to this thing that you experienced. Don't become attached to the past. Don't become attached to some idea of what you thought you understood at that moment or what you experienced. If it was something good, let it go. So that's one possible answer. Another answer is depending on what it was they experienced, and if they had a true glimpse of non-duality, not connected to any idea, perception, thing, or object, then I would say, look, what you perceived then is here now.
Mm.
So don't look for it in the past. You can't, you can't, you really can't hold on to anything. Nothing. So this would be another thing to say to somebody is to investigate the present moment and whether or not anything, any experience, any thought, any insight can be held on to. And see that all things, all thoughts, all concepts, all experiences are as fleeting as smoke.
So what I'm pulling from this is you're saying that that person might think they had found something or glimpsed and then lost it, but you're saying that's the wrong way to think about it. It's
Yes,
always there.
and it's always lost. You can't hold on to it. One, you again, the reality that everyone is looking for, they're on a spiritual path. You can't hold on to it, nor can you get away from it. You know, and you can't grasp it, nor can you let go of it. That's uh, how inseparable it is from you.
Hmm.
So that's the kind of, instead of trying to narrow your view onto something that happened in the past, open your view in the present moment to see that the past is now. Everything is here and now. That thought that you have, that memory that you have, is just a memory happening now.
Mhm.
Where is it happening? Who is having this memory? Where does this memory come from? So yeah, I mean, it depends on the person and what they're struggling with. But the basic idea is to bring them into the present moment. You're never going to discover it in the past. You're never going to recover something that happened in the past. So you have to bring the attention into the present moment. And likewise, yeah, the idea that you've lost something is predicated on the thought that you at some point had it,
Right.
you know, that you possessed it, like an object. And if that's truly what you had, just an object, just a thought, just a concept, well, then I would say you're better off without it. You know, so that's another possibility.
Throw it out the window.
Exactly, throw it out the window, and that's right. If I just go move on, you know. So either way, either it was just an object, just an idea or a concept, and you're better off without it, or it was the truth itself. In which case, you don't need to look for it in the past; it's right here now. So either way, the strategy would be to bring the person into the present moment.